Did you ever want to give somebody words of encouragement but not quite sure how? I have a list of 100 ways to encourage somebody, between your coworker, your friends, your children, and your partners. And each section has 25 different ways to encourage them. So for your coworker, you could say, "Great work," or "Your hard work is paying off." The passion you bring to your work is so inspiring. You're a true team player. Thank you for going above and beyond on this project. The way you handled that task was impressive. Your contributions to the team have really been helpful. Your commitment to this project is commendable. Your knowledge and expertise in this area have been invaluable. Your ideas are refreshing. Keep them coming. Your work is making a huge impact. You have a strong work ethic that I really admire. Your can-do approach is really motivating the rest of the team. Your positivity and optimism are contagious. Your attention to detail is flawless. Keep it up. Your leadership inspires confidence. We're lucky to have you on board. I trust your ability to handle this project. I have confidence in your decision-making skills. I'm seeing a significant improvement in your performance. Thanks for working on the feedback I shared. I can see the difference. Your professional and personal growth have been significant. Don't be discouraged by setbacks. You can do this. Even though the deal fell through, it was not for lack of your effort. Your calm and collected approach was really helpful during the crisis. Now, I don't know how you would go about trying to remember 25 different acts of encouragement toward a coworker, but I suppose if you read these or hear these numerous times, you would be able to at least use one or two of them, or maybe figure out a way to say it in your own way, not word for word that was said. So as we continue, we're going to continue with "For a Friend," which I think will be a lot easier because it's more personable and more personal. So these are some words of encouragement for a friend, and they're just improvised, and you'll know how to say them when you want to say them. Good luck, you're going to do great. Break a leg, go out there and wow them. And these are sort of ones we've already heard, and ones you really want to hear. You killed it. That was amazing. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. You had the courage to follow your dreams. You stuck to your guns. Good for you. Shine on. One step at a time. You're almost there. Don't worry. You can do this. Keep at it. You've got this. I have no doubt that you'll be great at this. This is tough, but you're definitely tougher. And I like that one. That one really backs your friend up. You know that you're going to be there for them through the haul. It sucks that you have to go through this, but I know you can do it. Things will get better. Hang in there. Whatever the universe has in store for you is going to be amazing. That one's kind of cheesy, but that's just my personal opinion. I can just say that. Trust the process. It'll work out. And I've heard that one before, and I appreciate that one. Good vibes coming your way, sending you big hugs and happy thoughts. That one I can say I've heard a lot, and that one you hear a lot on Facebook. So, and that one is really, to me, personal, because it's big hugs. It's the hugs, it's the physical, it's a physical term that is virtual if you say it online. I mean, if you say it in person, it's like, it's kind of weird. But anyway, you're in my thoughts today. That one I've heard so many times that I can't count. And these are just, words of encouragement in many different ways, in many different situations in life itself. So, you'll know when to use them. You'll know how to direct them in a way that makes sense. I'm here for you no matter what. That one, I can say again, I've personally heard a lot myself. However, that one is kind of a one for show. Sure, I'm here for you. I'll always be here for you. And it's a lie. I'm sorry to say, but it is. It's just kind of a show. They mean well, but they say, even if it's 3 o'clock in the morning, call me. And you are up at 3 o'clock in the morning. You've had some trauma. You go to call them, but you don't want to wake them up because you know that they have to get up in 3 hours or 4 hours. So you don't want to bother them because you're up and you're having difficulties. And although they said they'd be there for you, I've never bothered. I've never tried. I maybe have tried once or twice and they didn't answer. Or it's 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm sleeping, do you think you can call back? Or it's kind of a generic cover. So I don't like that one. Let's just put it that way. So going on, just pick up the phone if you need me. That goes along with the last one, and I don't think I have to elaborate on that one. Your friendship is important to me. That I would like to hear. I'd like to hear that. I know that I've said it in certain ways. I've showed it in certain ways. So it doesn't, these encouragements don't always have to be said. They can be shown. Is that a word? Sure. You have a heart of gold. Yeah, I've heard that and it didn't go well. You're such a pure soul. That one went with the last one. You make the world a better place. I always appreciate that one. Because that's what you want to do. You want to be the best you can be, I hope. Maybe you just want to be a jackass. There are those types too. Because in my opinion, if you want to be a jackass, you're insecure and you don't know, really, you're a lost soul, maybe. And you really don't know where you belong. So you're a jackass. Okay, for a partner, this is going to be good, in my opinion, I hope, because I feel your partner, you have to deal with them and you want to have a good relationship. So to have a good relationship, to bring encouragement to your relationship, I know it says partner, I'm only assuming, silly me, that it's a relationship that they are talking about. This is from Very Well Mind. I get emails that have content like this in and found that it was going on my spam filter and said, hey, I can share this with everybody. This is great. So I'm really excited that I found this and I can share this with everybody, or at least people who want to read it. In it, to me, I find when I give somebody a compliment, it makes them feel phenomenal, but I'm going to tell you this, it makes me feel even better. That I made somebody's day, that I made somebody feel good about themselves, that I gave them the encouragement. And that's what this video is all about, is encouragement, making others feel better, making, you know, just supporting them. So, okay, this is for your partner. I believe in you. You've got this. You're not alone. We're in this together. And that is so true. That's why it's a partnership, or that's why it's your partner, because you're in it together. You're in it to win it, you know, at least I hope. Not that you're with a jackass. Okay, then. I'm with you every step of the way. I support you no matter what. And that's really important, because I know I've been in a situation where, well, I'd like to do this, but I understand you may not appreciate it or you may not like it, but I'm glad I have your support anyway. That's really important. So I guess, you know, I could have just used those 25 points just to make this video alone. But after this comes your children, so that I'm going to be curious about, or I am curious about. So this one so far I like the best. Together we can do anything. Again, partnership. I'm grateful to have you by my side. I'm so lucky to have you in my life. That really gives you a boost of encouragement. Totally. I know I can always count on you. And you know, I guess I can say this, these 25 are for relationships that are good. These are for your relationships that you're close, that you're honest. Otherwise, you're blowing smoke up somebody's ass, and that's not nice. So I'm trying to keep the personal comments to myself, but do I ever? That's why I do these. I get these ideas for inspiration, and it's for inspiration for me to go on to add my own sentiment and my own opinions, and you know, to kind of own them. So anyway, I'm getting a headache. You've never let me down. You're my rock, and I appreciate your support. And that's really, again, you hear that a lot, but it must be important for it to be on the list. It must be important to tell people that, because imagine when somebody tells you that, how that makes you feel. Well, I'm glad I have you as my rock. I'm glad I have you to fall back on. I'm glad I have you in my life. So yeah, thanks for everything you do for me. And these are just, you know, David says these to me all the time, and I don't know if I do to him, but I would think I do, or it's just assumed, and maybe that's not a good thing. Maybe it should be said, they should be said more. But I think him and I, we've got such a relationship, we know. We don't have to say it. And that might not sound good, but is what it is. Okay, so thank you for sharing that with me. Some things are difficult to talk about, so That's a good one. You inspire me to be a better person. You make my life better in so many ways. Your kindness makes the world a better place. Unless you're a jackass. Your thoughtfulness, this should be a mental illness. You're mental, I know it, and Comedy Channel. It should be kind of a mix, because I have fun doing it. And I don't know, I haven't gotten any comments and any feedback on whether or not people like my style, like me as I present things. And I really wish I would get some so I could know if it's what people like or if they don't. But in my opinion, it's my channel, I like it, so happy days. Okay, so anyway, your thoughtfulness never fails to amaze me. You have such a big heart. You're beautiful inside and out. You brighten up my days. You make me so happy. You make me look forward to each day. You're so special to me. Can I get all these tattoos on me? So when I want to tell David one, I can just go whoosh, show him that one, show him that one. I know it's better to tell him, but these are pretty common, but yet really, you really like to hear them. They really lift you up. This is about encouragement, and if somebody's feeling down or somebody's feeling defeated, depressed, in a bad mood, had a bad day, these few words could really change somebody's day and really make them happy, and help them maybe put back, not like put back, but like sort of forget about the negative and be more positive and say, hey, somebody out there loves me, somebody cares about me, somebody's got my back, and I appreciate that. So you're such a good listener. I'm such a good talker. You make me feel seen and supported. I have so much to learn from you. So those are the 25 when it comes to your partner. I feel that those are really good. A lot of them I've, of course, heard before because, whatever. No, because, at my age, I've been in relationships, and some bad and some good, some great. I'm in a great relationship right now that we know, damn it, my knee, we know these things that they go unsaid, but maybe they should be said. And they are at times where, God, I screwed up on the bills. Oh, honey, it's okay. It's an accident, it happens, and, I get the support that I need and that I guess I deserve, but I don't necessarily, I can't say I don't appreciate in the way that you think. I just don't feel like I deserve them, because I've gotten, trying to talk, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I've had such shit in a lot of relationships that I didn't get the encouragement that I needed. So maybe that's why the relationships fell apart. Possibility. So we move on to for a child. And children especially need more literal encouragement. I didn't say little, I said literal encouragement. And it's pretty easy to give encouragement to children because children are so open-minded and they take a lot of things at face value. They don't really, it depends on the age. Small children say, yay, I did it. And older kids say, why did they say that to me? I don't think I did anything special. And some kids have, I guess that's children with low self-esteem and can use those pick-me-ups. So, keep that in mind when I tell you these, that, oh, I could tell, my child that they did a good job, and that's the first one. And that little bit of encouragement goes a long way when it comes to children. Children take things at face value for the most part. You have your children that are little geniuses and say, why did they say that? What did I do that made, that so special that they complimented me? So this again is encouragement. So you're encouraging them to advance. It would be my opinion. So, okay, good job. There you go. You're doing great. Keep up the good work. You're such a smart cookie. You're so brave. I'm so proud of you. Now, as I'm reading these, they're great. However, like, you're such a smart cookie. That could cause a child to think they're better than other children. And I can't say that that's a positive thing. So that's something to think about, is think about the child you're saying it to and their personality and how they're going to take it. Because it could either sink or, it could be good or it could be bad. So I'm just telling you that out of experience. And yeah, you're awesome. You can do this. Good luck today. Go for it. Be good today. Make me proud. I know you'll do the right thing. That is really good encouragement, because it makes them have a conscience. I know you'll do the right thing. I know that you won't punch Jimmy in the face because he called you a fucking idiot. Okay, that's, you got it. Try. You can do anything if you put your mind to it. You can be anything you want to be. The sky's the limit. I love you no matter what. I wish I would have heard that. It didn't go well, but you learned something important today. Mistakes are part of the learning process. Don't beat yourself up. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Tomorrow will be a better day. Hang in there. Don't give up. You can do this. Do your best. Leave the rest. So those were 100 different encouraging words, encouraging sayings, that most of them were really good. Some of them were easy to rip apart that I disagree with, but of course this is my personal opinion. I'm entitled to that. Children these days think that they're entitled. It makes them jerks. They're not nice to each other. They don't have true friendships. It's very rare, because they think they're entitled and that they can have everything and anything that they want. And that's wrong. I miss back in the day where we were children. I was a child. Yes, at one time I was a child. And, I would have done anything to hear most of those words. The favorite parts of this was the partner and the child. Those two sections were my favorites. Because I don't work. And the other one was They should have had one for siblings of how to be mean to them better, but my sister had that covered. But you know, the encouraging words was, for the most part, really good. Like I said, the coworker, I don't work, so I don't have to, but you don't even have to use that for coworkers. You know, you can go to the grocery store and, you know, these are going to be just examples, but you know, you can go to the grocery store and, I've had this where I've asked where something was and they knew. I mean, it's like, wow. And you say, wow, I'm really impressed that you knew right where that was. Good job. You know, and I actually do that. I give out compliments really well. Compliments, no. I don't take compliments at all. I have low self-esteem. I have mental illnesses that maybe contribute to that. I'm not quite sure. But I don't do compliments. I don't do gifts. I don't do certain things that make me, I don't want to say grateful, because that's not it. I am grateful. I just don't believe in myself. I have very low self-esteem. I don't know how to pick that up. So I hope you enjoyed 100 encouraging, what do they call it again? Words of encouragement. I enjoyed doing it. I enjoyed hearing a lot of or reading a lot that was there. I did learn some things, not much because I'm an old dog and you can't teach me new tricks. Just kidding, maybe. I do have a really good sense of humor. It's getting to be winter where I get the depression on top of the depression, and I have low self-esteem to begin with, so it makes my life kind of difficult. But that's why I really don't have a lot of friends, because I used to be fun, and then I became a Debbie Downer. But that's better than being a Karen, which I can be a Karen and have a really good one. David's always proud of me. Is that good or bad? I think that's good. Some people have it coming. You know, some people are just jackasses, like I said. And if I can let them know that they're being a jackass, maybe they'll change. I doubt it. Depends how old they are. The youngins tend to not give a shit. The old people are stuck in their ways and whatever. So I thought yesterday was Thursday, and it ended up today was Friday, and I think it's now Saturday. I slept from like 10 this morning until like 10 tonight. You know that I don't sleep, and I don't sleep much if I do, so I really needed it, and now I really need something to eat, because I wanted to get this video done, so it's done. And I enjoy doing videos. I enjoy being here. I enjoy your company, if you want to call it that, but then that sounds like I'm lonely. But I enjoy that you watch my videos, and I hope you do enjoy them. I would like comments so I know if people like them, and I feel like if I'm not getting comments, people don't like them, so then I'm being pitiful. So anyway, you have a great weekend, and I hope it doesn't get too cold where you are. I know that nights have been dipping down to the 30s here already, and only getting up into the 60s or 70s. and I don't like it. So have a good weekend.